In New Zealand, we knew that the horticulture industry here were one of the last to convert from wooden bins to plastic bins, and we wanted to change that. A key part of my role here at Viscount Plastics is to come up with new and innovative ways to do business. By coming up with a world-class design known as the HortBin, but make it tailor-made to the needs of the New Zealand market.
4 years ago, Viscount Plastics sought my advice on the design of a new plastic kiwi fruit bin. I talked to them about the needs of the kiwi fruit and how we didn't want it to be damaged in the bin, and all the other attributes of a kiwi fruit bin. They coordinated meetings amongst the industry and all the other industry participants, and together I think we came up with a lot of very good ideas, and combined with the professionalism and expertise of Viscount Plastics, we now have a bin which is perfect.
At DMS, myself and my staff trialled these plastic bins, and what we found from our trials was some of the key features over and above a typical wooden bin. The wooden bin takes a lot to repair and to maintain over every year to keep it in good condition for packing of the fruit, but with a plastic bin it's always rigid, it doesn't have a top plate, and it doesn't retain moisture. So all those features are so much superior over a typical wooden bin. Therefore, the fruit that comes out of that bin is of a higher quality, and that's all about the benefits for our growers. The plastic bins were reviewed by our cartage contractors, and they found some real benefits in the construction of the plastic bin. For example, it has a consistent weight, so there's no variability in the weights of the transport of the fruit from the orchards, because all the plastic bins are of the same weight. It also has a unique feature of strapping points, which allows the plastic bin to be secured quite firmly on the back of a truck, as opposed to a wooden bin which has a tendency to flex and to break under the loads on the truck. So our cartage contractors are very much in favour of using the plastic bins in the future. The process of integrating our plastic bins into our wooden bin pool will be relatively easy, because it's of a similar size and the footprint is exactly the same size as a wooden bin, and therefore it can be stacked intermittently with a wooden bin, and also it can be used out on the orchards within its own bin trailers or in the pack house and the bin tips. Because of its same size as a wooden bin, easy to integrate within our process. And over the next 3 to 5 years, we will totally have replaced all our wooden bins into plastic bins, which is the future of the industry.
Innovation is a cornerstone for the New Zealand kiwi fruit industry. It's about pushing the boundaries and stepping it up a notch. The New Zealand kiwi fruit industry has innovated in many ways, brought about new cultivars, changed the game in the post-harvest sector, and Viscount Plastics, through their collaborative approach, have brought together a number of people to bring their fruit knowledge and their engineering expertise to create a bin that is far better than that existed before.
The HortBin project represents years of work, many conversations with both growers and pack houses, with designers from around the world in countries such as South Africa, Australia and the US. But people outside the industry might look at it and go, it's a plastic bin. But what they miss is the science and the knowledge that has gone into designing this world-class product. The conversations with growers, with pack houses, with designers, with horticulturalists, all designed for one thing, and that is to come up with the best possible product, tailor-made to the New Zealand market.